AAA. Whether it's cold and icy, hot and sunny.
They got us covered.
They're out regardless.
Right.
Like, oh.
I'm just happy I throw open the door. Remember, let all the heat come out? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, what?
If you just open the door, you're not supposed to get right in your car, like, after work,
Oh,
even
yeah,
for us,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
supposed to open the door, let the heat come out before
Okay.
you get in, especially for
Still in.
vans.
Yeah.
Yo, I moved here from Michigan. We're not used to this sort of heat. So.
Okay, I'm gonna cut you some slack. It's so hot in the car. I roll down all the windows,
Yeah.
crank the air, and please don't call me if I'm not supposed to be doing that because it works for me.
I've done the
taking notes
same
over here.
thing, so then I
Yes.
guess we're all in trouble if that's
I
not what we're
know.
supposed to do. AAA, please don't be upset. Well, we still have that heat, unfortunately, going to linger a few more days. But now we get to add some chances of rain. It's going to help, but let's be honest, when it rains, it's still muggy. So we're still going to be dealing with that. But as early as late this morning, that's when we start to get into those upper 80s, low 90s. That's also when we're going to start to see those temperatures with that feels like getting into the triple digits. But right now, as you're waking up and heading out across central Ohio, you can see we're already in the 70s. In the next hour or so, we'll be at our lowest for the temperature for the day. But then you saw how quickly things go up. In fact, here's the feels like map, and you can see already feeling like we're close to 80 in Delaware, in Columbus, even down towards Circleville. Now, for the rest of us, again, enjoy this cooler part of the day, because as we go into the afternoon, yeah, it's not going to give us a break at all. And you can see the heat advisory is still in place for pretty much all of central Ohio. Now, you might notice it's gone for Cleveland, over to Sandusky and Toledo. Last night, overnight, they had a line of storms come through and even a couple of rounds of severe weather. But that rain did help lower that temperature this morning, so that's going to give them a little bit of relief. It's still going to be muggy, but it's not going to be as hot compared to as what it could be. So the rain is technically going to be a good thing when we do get it. But again, not until after the lunch hour when we see it. And any storms that do develop today, there is a little bit of energy in the air. As I mentioned, there were some severe storms in the Cleveland area last night, but you can see we are going to have that risk for any strong storms to have strong winds and also the potential for some localized flooding. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Again, this morning, sun's in full force, few clouds. Then this afternoon, we start to see that energy. We start to see everything come together, and scattered showers and thunderstorms start to fire up and continue into the early evening. Again, it's any of these little clusters that could have those heavy downpours that just don't move, and that's what could trigger some of that localized flooding. And then again, same thing. We're going ahead to Thursday. Morning looks dry. Afternoon, we start to see it. Very, very typical summer pattern. Think about if you're in Florida, that daily chance of showers and storms. I know we're not in Florida. We don't have that beach, but we definitely are going to have that pattern in our forecast, and that is going to continue until the sun goes down, and then that's when we get that break overnight. So that's going to help us a little bit. You can see those afternoon highs are still going to be in the 90s, but the feels like should dip down a little bit tomorrow with some of those rain chances, which is good news. But then as we go into next week, you can see that we do have that chance of scattered showers and storms still every day, but the temperature finally back in the 80s. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know about you, Bree.